Say it.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in to Wide Open. I am Chad Mislich, spotter 4, and this is Driver X, John Reynolds Jr. And we are back from another weekend of racing and not racing. There was more racing than not, I guess. Yeah. But
it was scheduled to be a busy weekend.
It was scheduled to be, yeah. 3 nights for us, 3 days. One travel to Iowa for the Big 8 Series, the third round. No, would that have been?
I believe so. Yeah. What would it? Grundy, Madison. Yeah, round
third
3.
round of the Big 8 Series would have been Hawkeye Downs in Iowa, and it got rained out.
Got
everybody around
canceled.
here kind of knows it got canceled. They did the smart thing. They canceled it Thursday at 4:00. Around 4:00, I think it was, when I started seeing it for the people, because people had to drive so far.
Yeah,
for that.
It's work related on a Friday.
Yeah,
I'd say. But I mean, if you looked at, while we all studied forecasts, what could a guy do?
They did. They absolutely did the right thing due to the forecast. The forecast just maybe
forecast
didn't pan out quite like it.
3
was
tracks.
Supposed to.
3 tracks called it, right?
Yeah.
Cedar Rapids, Big 8, Madison, Wisconsin, and Grundy.
Sycamore on dirt Friday night.
Sycamore on dirt.
Yeah.
And not a drop.
Not a drop of damn rain to about, 1 or 2 in the morning.
During when we were going to have an event,
yeah.
What a kick in the nuts.
But, honestly, though, it was smart of them to cancel. Because more times than not, that was a bad forecast for rain.
I mean, the price of fuel, let's not get into this deep,
Yeah.
But you're talking $5.50, $6 a gallon.
Yeah, right.
And these guys are traveling.
Right. They did the right thing. So we're moving on. It sucked.
All right.
Yeah. So anyway, the next Big 8 race is July 18th. It's a Saturday night back at Hawkeye Downs.
Yes. So we didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
We get to go back there.
About 5 weeks or so, something like that.
Yeah.
5 or 6 weeks. So,
I can't wait. I love that track.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
So Saturday, let's just go into Saturday before we get into. Well, here was the schedule. Saturday, you took Jarrett to the Dells, who has never raced there and is with his Bandolero to race. He's been looking forward to that. And then Sunday was round 4, I think, of our weekly series at Slinger Super Speedway in Slinger, Wisconsin, just north of Milwaukee. So we'll start with Saturday. And I didn't go, so I like to hear about it too, just like everybody else. How it went with Jarrett, who's never been there.
Never been there.
Race.
He loved it.
Yeah.
It was a fun day. We took up, out of here, and about 10, we were loading up and got out of here and got up there, right?
Right.
It was a fun day. It really was. Smooth. Most of the Bando drivers that we race with, Jefferson was off, obviously. That's why we were kind of all there. But I guess what I'm saying is all those, we're racing with the same crowd.
Right.
A lot of fast cars there at Delts Saturday, but it was great racing. I mean, the Bando's really, I've never seen them on that track.
I've never seen them there.
All the time I've been there. And they put on a great show. They run around the top of the track. They don't get down in the bottom because, with our late models, it's so damn bumpy around there, and I mean, I couldn't even imagine a Bando running around 3 and 4 on the bottom. But they just kind of rip around the top. It's nice and smooth. There's a lot of grip.
Yeah.
Probably the most grip that Jarrett's ever felt, I mean, I know Slinger's got grip, but, Slinger's got more lateral grip, kind of a G-force kind of a grip.
Yeah.
But the Dells actually has solid tire grip for them guys.
Right.
It's the only track we've been to with the Bandolero that they come in off the racetrack and there's stuff on the tires.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Usually it
yeah.
looks like a baby's ass.
Yeah. Nice smooth. Yeah.
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 So he loved it. He wants to go
Wow.
back. But he did a great job. Like I said, there was a lot of fast cars, but he was very smart about how he went about it. The first practice, he just got out there and he said he just wanted to learn the racetrack a little bit, look around,
Yeah.
So we were off a little bit, but obviously, like Papa told him, just every time you go on a racetrack, go a little faster, right?
Yeah.
So that being said, I kind of warned him after that first practice that I think there was like 19 bandoleros. Okay,
That's a good field.
I mean,
Jeez.
plenty, right?
Yeah.
And we're talking about good solid 13, 14 bandoleros.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm talking about is very, very good pace.
Mm-hmm.
And I warned, it was just me and Jarrett and Cooter. And I'm like, guys, just so you know,
Mm-hmm.
I would bet that they might break this into like a speed bracket kind of thing for safety, because there's so much time in between, guy in first and the guy, here.
Oh, okay. Sure.
So there might be a break
Yeah.
off that, they want to divide into 2 main events.
Yeah.
Let's call it that. Sure enough, went to the driver's meeting and,
That's what they did.
and Jerry said, hey, we're going to cut it off at 12 after qualifying. We'll have an A main and a B main, no advancement. And I'm like, saw that coming.
Yeah.
Good call.
Good call. Right. I
mean,
Right.
there was just too much.
Mm-hmm.
So we went out and qualified, and by the time we qualified, we were pretty close. I mean, I was so proud of him. He went out and qualified, and he got faster every lap, and then he caught a lap car going into 3 on his last lap.
Yeah.
And man, I'm telling you, it could have put him in the show. Maybe, maybe not. But I was fine with him not making the A-main because he can, leading into this, he can do better in a race that he can possibly,
Could possibly do very well and
do
win.
well in, right?
Yeah.
Not instead of the back of the feature.
Yeah. Right.
Which is fine.
Especially his
You
first time there.
He was upset he didn't make it, but I kept coaching him that, dude, let's just go out in that B main
Right.
and race.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, that B main
He probably looked at it different.
was awesome.
Cool.
He damn near won it.
Damn.
He led it for a while, right? He led it for some laps. Then he fell to like 3rd, 4th. Then he got back up to 3rd. Then he was. You could have put a blanket on these 4 bandos.
Yeah.
There was like 5 or 6 in this race. I don't know. Well, do the
Really?
math. And you could have put a blanket on the leaders. And I'm talking 3 wide,
Yeah.
side by side.
Damn.
Everybody's just in control racing.
Yeah.
It's a great racetrack for bandos, actually.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
There's plenty of grip,
Wow.
and they're flying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It had a ball. And so he finished second in his B main.
He finished second.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Wow. First time ever there racing. But
Yeah.
yeah, he did good. He did really good. He only, I don't like, he bobbled once. No
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah.
And he saved it. But it was one of those bobbles coming off it too,
Yeah.
And if people are following us, I mean, they kind of know the story.
Yeah.
But-
Bandoleros.
Bobble, let's lift. Yo, okay.
And they know that story. They know that story.
So he did one of those and lifted it.
He lifted,
I'm glad
huh?
he did. Yeah. Anyways, it
No,
was good.
No, that's great. That's great.
He loved it, man. He wants to go back there so bad. We found that the Dells, Jerry Albee, they only have the Bandoleros like once a month,
Yeah.
and this was the only date that we could go all year.
All year. They don't have short track weekend? Or?
They do not.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So this was the only date we could go.
Yeah.
But man, he was on the way back to the trailer after we watched the late model race. He said, "Man, Daddy, when can we come back? When can we come back?"
You can't wait, huh?
No, we can't. It's hard to say. Well, what if we take off Jefferson? I'm like,
Yeah.
no, man, come on.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
committed to people. We set a schedule.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Can't let people down. But it was fun for him.
Yeah, that's so awesome. So what was it like, real quick? Like they ran around the outside then, not the inside. Was it smooth up there? They weren't
It's
bobbling
smooth up
around.
there.
You said
It's smooth up there, and the track's black up there. A lot of
a lot of grip.
pretty good grip. Yeah.
Yeah. Did they bounce around a lot like they usually do?
It's smooth,
Or
man.
was
It
smooth,
wasn't
huh?
wasn't
Wow.
like our other tracks we go to. You
Yeah.
know, Slinger's pretty bumpy in 3 and 4,
Yeah.
and they got to run right through it. There's no choice.
Right.
Jefferson's not bumpy, but it just doesn't have that grip level.
Yeah. Oh,
You know,
okay.
that a young kid in a bandolero can trust. You know, it's
Right.
kind of hard that way, but you just got to learn that. But I think what he loved about it, I'm sure what he loved about it was just that grip level.
Yeah, that's
you know.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm standing right there in the, you've been there in the spotters tower
Yeah.
into 3.
Yeah.
And as the day got longer in, he could just keep bearing it into 3, and
Up
you know.
above all that.
yeah,
Wow.
right,
man,
just go
that's
right
pretty
around.
cool.
And they all did. Yeah,
That's
it
cool.
was awesome.
Yeah. Yep. So now we're gonna get them back up there.
As soon as possible. It was a great show. It was a lot of fun. It was a fun day.
Yeah.
And then for me, I got to watch Late Metal Feature.
Yeah.
I got to study Litchfield a little bit, which I haven't been able to really watch the guy race there, but they whooped their ass.
Yeah.
And got to watch a sportsman race that come right down to the end with Troot and this other dude, and I mean I'm talking the last 2 laps is incredible. Troot won by like an inch or something. I don't know. It was
man.
awesome.
And that's just a regular night up there, right?
Weekly
A
night.
Weekly night.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pits were packed.
Awesome.
Yeah. It was fun.
Awesome. So Jerry had fun. Finished second. Learned a lot.
Yeah. You can't wait to go back.
Yeah. Cool. So that was the second part of the weekend. Should have been the second part.
Yep.
And the third part was back to Slinger for round 4, like we said. And we left early at 9 in the morning to go up for practice before the pits would open for the day. And that's where we started, right?
Yeah. We needed to. We've been off a little bit, and there was a lot of hard work last week here in the shop, and on the X car, between all of our brains here, including Senior and Steven and Chris and you, and there was a lot of let's straighten a few things out, or fix some things, I guess, that we found were wrong. I guess. Mm-hmm. I don't know how you want to, whatever. We just worked hard and went through everything. Yeah. And found some things, obviously, but it was time to test after that, because you just can't go and guess. You know, and then we changed, springs and chocks, and so it was time to test.
Oh, yeah. So you took it up there that way.
Yeah.
Started out.
So, like you said, we left here at 9.
Mm-hmm.
Which, thank you to the X crew, because that makes for a long day. I mean, it's a 14-hour day.
Yeah, and Slinger Mike.
Slinger Mike met us over there. Yep. Yeah. It was a good thing to do. Obviously, it paid off, right?
Right. It did.
Got up there and ran. We don't run a whole lot of laps, but, we worked hard. Every time we made an adjustment all day, it was the right thing to do. So that was just good work. We take our time and methodically think about it, and sometimes that's too much of a break in between runs, but you can't just keep pounding the tires and then they just get heat soaked and you're doing nothing but sliding around anyway.
Well, that too, especially with these tires.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to say about that is that's about all you need is to go out there and run 3 or 4 laps.
Yeah, I mean,
that's it. You're going to feel that change, right? You're going to feel the heat in the tires. You're going to feel the change.
Yeah. You don't have to run a whole lot and beat the hell out of everything, but I've been around long enough. It's either right or wrong.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Not that I'm always right either, but.
Right.
By by the end of practice that day, we were able to take a nice break for lunch and
Well,
chill out.
I was going to say, I mean, the one thing we were right about was going to Cousin Subs.
Oh, God.
Man, we don't have those around here.
Man. How many did you get? Did you get 3 or 4? Are you still eating them?
Yeah, Steven and I, we kind of splurged. And
Oh, my goodness.
we had extra for dinner, but I never ate mine. It got left in the cooler.
Steven ate both of his.
Anyway, Cousin Subs, I wish they were around here in Rockford.
man.
Oh, my gosh, it's so good.
When I was going up to Slinger with my dad when I was young, he'd love to go there. We couldn't do it every week, but sometimes if the weekend went right, like say the night before or whatever, we could leave earlier on Sunday, whatever, and we'd go to Cousin Subs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome. From
it's
way
awesome
back then.
I texted him too when we were there. I'm like, hey, we're at
Did you?
Cousins.
When,
Want a sandwich?
was it 2011? We ran the super late that whole season. It's like your dad. He'd senior. He'd have on baseball on the radio
yeah.
all the way up. Right. We'd listen to baseball. Probably maybe 10 words were spoke the whole way.
Oh.
And every week you just pull right into Cousin Subs. We're all like, okay.
All right.
Yeah. So
1380 White Sox radio.
yeah.
Yeah, whatever it was. It's loud.
Louder than hell. Air conditioning blaring. Pretty good too. And anyway, those are fun days. So we went to Cousins. We came back when the pits opened.
Yeah, we had our. By then, now it's race mode, so we had our game plan for tires through practice and what we're going to do to line up to get into qualifying. So
Yeah. And we went into qualifying. Qualified fast time.
yes, we did. So it definitely paid off, our package that we put together, and the car drove really well. I don't think maybe could have had a little more bite off before that last lap, but maybe I stood on her too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll do my job.
Yes. You could see a little of this.
Yeah, there was a little
on that
out
video.
for her, but I got on it
Yeah.
pretty early. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to do.
But got fast time. And Slinger for people who don't see it, it is on Flow Racing every week. And also 20 cars. There's 20 cars there again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great Sunday tradition up there. So yeah, there's no lack of car count in our division, that's for sure.
What's cool is if you can talk about it, but we got the in-car live, or we got the in-car GoPro from qualifying. That's on. You put it on a reel out there, right?
Yeah, it's on a reel. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and you can go to our page, Reynolds Racing X13, and check out that reel because it is cool. And I had the one from the week before, and I did notice the difference.
That's pretty cool to watch. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not like it wasn't a track record or anything. We're not there yet, but
Yeah, no.
that was our fastest lap in a late model ever, which was 1190.
Yeah. It was a 906, wasn't it?
Yeah. Finally got there.
906, yeah.
Race monitor was kind of screwed up, but we were second quick in practice with an 01. And I told myself, sitting there ready to qualify, I said, only need a 10th. Pick up a 10th,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 9-0, right?
Yeah.
Close enough, right? And it was just damn near spot on,
Yeah, it was.
Damn near spot on.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That was
Got
fun.
us there.
That was fun. That was a confidence builder, I think, for everybody.
It was. We needed it.
And
I needed
yeah.
it as a driver because
You did.
it's been the car's been so hard to drive lately. I'm more hanging on more than driving,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So this week was a lot better. I was able to drive the car,
Right.
but took a lot of help. I mean, Steven came up with us all day, and that was
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
It really was, because he can read a car so well.
Right.
Well, that advanced every adjustment throughout the day.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then
Yeah.
we go on. Then we go on to the. They have a fast dash with 6 car. The fast top 6. It's like our heat race,
Yeah.
right?
That's all we get.
Yeah.
We
It
don't
pays
race
heat
again.
race points.
We don't race again until the feature.
Yeah, and that was like the first race out after the national anthem, right?
Yeah.
You came right around, and we got you right back out there. So
And even at that, we weren't done yet. We made 2 big changes for that dash.
yeah,
We made a spring change and a trailing arm change for that dash to try it out. And, we took one back but kept one in for the feature.
mm-hmm.
All right. But, we were still working then,
yeah,
We can't get complacent just because we had fast time and sit around lawn chairs and eat ice cream.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, you did.
We did a little.
You
Yeah,
did.
I ate a little ice cream with the best of them. Yeah, right before that.
But we were still working.
Yeah, and you know what? That track sat and baked in that sun all afternoon too.
Yeah. And I started to feel it towards the end of the day there when it got about 1:30. It was, all right, guys, let's just chill. We're making good gains. The car's reacting. But, to me now going back out and go back, it's just starting to just slide. Track's baking pretty good and the tires are heat soaked and you can't keep adjusting on that. You got to be, all right, let's chill.
Right.
We'll take lunch and we'll come back when things cool off and
Right.
let her rip again. And that paid off.
Yeah.
I mean, we were going in the right direction all day.
That's awesome. So, anyway, when you qualify fast time, right? And your points for that, and then you start in the back of the
dash,
which pretty much was kind of a wash, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what is it? 8 laps?
6
laps?
Fastest cars for 6 laps.
6 for 6. Okay. Yeah. Because the heat race then after that is 10 laps, right? Or
Yeah, I
8
think so.
laps, something like
I think
that.
it's
8 or
10.
10. It's a little more, so you get a little advantage that way too, which is nice.
Yeah. And I pulled off after lap 5. There was nothing to do, and I think Chris was mad at me because I didn't chase that 1 point, but I don't know.
Yeah. It is what it is.
I don't get into it that deep this time of year.
Right.
The car ahead of us kind of sliding around. They're bouncing off each other, and it's like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I got the feel. Let's just go talk about the change and go back, and get ready for the feature. I don't need
Right.
another lap.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, it came off of that anyway, and then we go into another 55 lap feature.
Yep.
No super late models, so we were the end of the show, and they have it 55 laps.
Which was still daylight.
Yeah. Yeah, it was still daylight when it started. It kind of was when it was over, too, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just getting dark anyway when it was over, so that was pretty cool.
I'm just talking about temperature, track change,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't get to be dark. It cooled off a little, though.
It did cool off.
A little bit. Yeah. So we start the 55 lap feature.
Invert was 10, so we started 9th. You take a guy out, week 4, blah, blah, blah. We started inside 5th row.
Inside 5th row, and away we went.
Away we went, and then it was just a shitty race for us. Traffic was not good to us at all.
No.
Not at all. So, not much for me to talk about.
Let me just say this, right? I think as far as the racing goes, it just was one of those nights where it just didn't pan out like, most nights it does. And you have a few of those, in the middle of summer.
Yeah, I can't imagine for a fan that was too fun to watch. I mean, it was pretty horrible.
It could have been a 30 lap race.
It was pretty horrible.
Yeah, for that deal anyway.
There was there was a run in the beginning where we were starting to run around the top pretty good and starting to pick a few off as the line started to go. But then we got a guy drug us back to where we were. You know what I mean? So we didn't advance. And then a yellow comes up. And then, we're right back where we started. But, now we're just taking the cone to break back even. And there was nowhere to gain. Fired back off for that next screen and there could have been aggressive moves made to maybe do something, but basically after that we got boxed in. We got boxed in for 30 laps.
Yeah.
We were basically stuck behind two white cars that ran side by side for 30 laps. And I couldn't do nothing about it.
There was nothing. They were side by side.
I couldn't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to...
You can't sugarcoat that.
I mean, I can't sugarcoat it. I mean, when Gutenek got to us, I gave him room, So it's not like... And he didn't do nothing wrong, so it's not like when he's ahead of me battling with the 72, I can't whap him in the ass and try to make something.
Yeah.
It's too early in the season to do something dumb like that.
It was painful to watch.
It was painful to sit there.
It was more painful to sit there for you.
Man, I was burning the damn brakes off the car. It's hard to sit behind two guys, because you're trying to,
Yeah, there's
you're doing everything you can, racing with your feet, and next thing you know, I got the right front glow on, and not that I'm not making excuses. I mean, the car stayed around.
Yeah.
When it finally got cleared, a couple laps ago, I, cut right under the 72, in one corner, and it fucking comes down on me off of 4 and about knocks me in infield. It's like, dude, I ran behind you for 35 freaking laps and never touched your ass.
Right.
Now you're gonna chop me off?
Yeah.
I mean, what a dick.
Yeah, I saw that. That wasn't cool.
That wasn't cool at all.
Yeah.
So next time, I'm not gonna give him.
Well, no, you're gonna put that card in your pocket. Yeah, card's in your back pocket.
It's in my back pocket.
Yeah.
I raced you clean for all that time and let you run your race.
Right. And then finally,
I get under you clean and you fucking door me. I was pissed. But we got around him.
Yeah, okay, so let's get there. So we were, where did we finish? We finished at total
8th.
Okay, we finished 8th. We were 9th.
We were 9th.
We were behind the 72 at the white flag.
Yeah.
And he must have thought it was a checkered.
Yeah.
And Spotter must have thought it was a checkered. And
my spotter, he lifted, so I lifted. And my spotter said, keep going.
Go. Get around that dude.
All right, I'm dropping the hammer.
So we gained a spot because he thought the race was over.
I guess it worked out that way. But, man, if we wouldn't have been sitting behind that race the whole time, we could have maybe got the 5th. Maybe I thought the car was good enough anyway, but whatever.
We're just gonna say it was one of those races where it spread all out. It was one of those nights where it wasn't exciting at all. No, it was a sleeper. It was a boring ass feature, and it just happens. Sometimes it happens, and it happened Sunday night. So,
anyways,
so there was like. Okay, let's do this. So we finished 8th, right? So the feature's over now. But during the race, there was a couple things that went on and stuff, and there was something too that happened right in front of you. You had like a front row seat.
Oh man, that was right at the beginning.
Yeah,
right towards the beginning, right?
there was a little, let's say, what's that track down south?
Bowman Gray.
Yeah, there was a little madhouse.
There was a little madhouse going on. Yeah,
going on in Slinger Sunday night, and you had the front row seat for it.
I did.
You were right behind him.
So this dude hooks a dude and wrecks him, right? Right in front of us. I mean, these guys are side by side. Not for long. Not like the other two, All
right.
Not for long. All right, let's back up. All right, because it's wide open.
This is the fun part.
It's wide open.
This is fun stuff.
So the caution before that, whatever happened, I don't know. Ramaka spun out. All right, so there's a caution. So we're talking about the 92 and the 6, and they're ahead of us, right? And under this yellow, they're juking like this, and they're flipping each other off, and I'm like, well, I don't know, I can't, it's right at the beginning of the race where everything's so crazy. I don't know what they did or whatever,
Yeah.
Whatever, but they're mad at each other. I know that, brake checking. I'm like, all right, well, here we are lining up right behind them. Well, let's see what happens.
Right.
Yeah. And it was just, 2 laps?
Yeah.
2 laps after that, and the patient level was all gone with these two guys, right?
Yeah.
So they wreck, or one of them wrecks, right?
Right.
So we come around, they had to throw the red because the Braun car, the 92 car, had caught on fire, so they had to throw red. So we pull up off of 2 and we're stopped. And I'm right next to the 6, right? Like this,
Yep.
you know?
Yep.
So I'm looking over, you know, because I told you guys, here he, you know.
Here it comes.
I can see RJ. He's getting out. He's running down the back straightaway, right? And I'm looking over at the 6 and I'm like, boy, you know, this will get good. I get to watch this.
You're sitting right there.
Sitting right there.
Red flag.
And damn 6 car, you know, everybody shuts their engine off under red, and
Yeah.
he didn't shut his engine off, so his pipe's right here, and I couldn't hear it.
Oh,
You know,
man. Yeah.
I couldn't hear nothing that was said.
Oh, that would have been great.
Oh,
That would have been. We'd have caught that on the GoPro. What they were saying.
yeah, I could have just hit my mic button and just held her, you know, and you guys would have.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear nothing.
I tell you, he took off. Oh, go
I thought he
ahead.
was just gonna throw in. I thought he was just gonna throw in them when he got there, but
I hope he played track in high school because, man, he got out of that car and he's got some long legs, man.
well, he's a Braun. They all got long legs.
Yeah, he was stretching them. And not only was his kid running at him, he dropped his gloves and he went back about 20 feet, got his gloves. I think it was his gloves he dropped. And he didn't lose any time.
Well, they weren't boxing gloves because he didn't throw no punches, but I don't know. Next thing you know, then the 6 car Hassler, he's taking his helmet off, so I'm like, well, he must have got called to the NASCAR trailer or something, you know. So I guess he got kicked off after that, but
Yeah.
I could see everything he was doing, you know. Just
Yeah.
couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Whatever.
Damn it.
Wasn't our fight. I would just like to hurt it.
Right. There's been some funny, not funny, all right, because, yeah, that's,
Ain't nothing funny about
ain't
how,
nothing funny
you know,
about any of that.
how that car got wrecked. But
Yeah, that's
I think
for sure.
it was uncalled for myself, but
Yeah, it definitely was.
you know, you either choose to wreck or you choose not to wreck. You know,
Right.
and I think people chose to wreck in that situation.
Made a choice.
Made a choice, and we're up 5 laps in, 7 laps in. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just make
Yeah.
better choices.
Yeah.
But anyway,
No, so that brings real quick. I'm going to just bring this up. There was some other Facebook chatter that was pretty comical this week. That, oh my gosh, I don't know where it came from. It came out of right field or left field from somewhere, but it was really something.
yeah, I read through some of it.
Yeah, some of it was pretty comical. What do you think?
What do I think? I think as the racer that I am, I just need to. I don't want to get involved in it. I want to stay out of it because I want to tell you the facts that as a racer, you know, and maybe a lot of people don't. But I mean, it was the most. We had 20 cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had fast time.
Yeah.
5th was 1/10 off of that.
Right.
1/10.
Had
10th was a 10th and a half off of fast time. Okay. So you got a 10th and a half off the top 10. We inverted 10.
Listen up to this.
We inverted 10.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no possible way that a guy can possibly sandbag a 10th and a half or 10th. You know, I just don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
You know.
Right.
I mean, we have 10 very fast race cars, and that's probably why we didn't have no passing.
Right.
Okay? All right? So Hassler started on the front row. He's got a very good car. I mean, maybe he bobbled qualifying. I don't know. What if we bobble next week qualifying?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
And we start on the front row.
Right.
You know, I don't want to hear it.
Right.
That's where I'm at.
You could keep it there. I think it was the language that was used that was just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We're all, you know, everybody's up there to race and, you know, and this and that. And some of the language that was used was a little
Well,
off.
if I start on the front row and won, or if I should say we, you know, but I wouldn't call it an ass whipping.
No.
Yeah.
Especially
It wouldn't come out of
old-fashioned.
my mouth.
Because an old-fashioned ass whooping,
An old-fashioned ass whipping is having fast time and winning.
and winning.
You know, that's
yeah,
an
like
ass
the
whipping.
old fashioned
like we used to do at Rockford.
Yes, yes.
You know, and you'd start fifth row at Rockford.
Absolutely.
Or we've done it at Slinger.
Absolutely.
We've had fast time one at Slinger, but
Absolutely.
When
there's that many fast
if
cars
you miss
in
it
a
qualifying
race,
a little bit and you end up getting I'll call it a lucky spot. I don't care. You know, and you win, just take your trophy and smile.
Yeah, just smile about it and just
Yeah.
enjoy it, you know?
So, you know, it's just like, you know, Zach Riddle, probably one of the best race car drivers that we're racing against right now, right?
Yep.
Our
for
point
sure.
leader. He starts second row outside because he qualified seventh. I'm sure he was pissed when he qualified seventh.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, so I just don't, you know, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
You know, there might be a week when we miss a little bit and maybe we get a lucky spot too, but it just went that. It was just one of those nights, like you said, where it kind of went that way and there wasn't much passing. But like I said, I mean, a 10th and a half between the top 10, that's, name me a racetrack around that can do that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's my take on it.
All right, let's move on.
All right.
All right. 2-week trailer update.
Yeah.
Getting there, right?
This week's going to be a big week. We don't race at all this coming weekend, so I plan on being here hammering on the trailer. It's the snowball crested the hill. It's nothing but downhill now.
Yeah.
The hard labor is done, and now the fun part begins where you can start piecing some nice, you know, shiny parts back together. And you know, the plan is to take the trailer to Slinger when we go back on the 28th. I think we can make that. But it'll be fun in the meantime, you know, with some shiny new reels.
We're gonna post some reels about it. That's for sure. Yeah, we got more to talk, or we got more to show.
But I don't want to show them everything.
We're not. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
There's got to be some kind of debut to this, marathon.
Well, we're gonna do updates.
All right.
So we'll do some updates. So.
Yeah.
Also, real quick, I'm gonna post the GoPro video of the whole feature race from inside the car. It should be pretty cool, except for maybe about 30 laps there.
Yeah. The red flag part will be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Too bad we couldn't hear it, but yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. It's there.
So we'll show that. We got some cool things coming up with that. You guys stay tuned because we're gonna make a big announcement coming up. You guys are gonna be able to see in-car and radio communications. And we're going to make an announcement about that within the next couple of weeks. So
yeah, been working hard on that, and you definitely have. So it's going to be really cool for our fans.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yep. Should be fun. And, man, I think that's about it.
That's it.
We're done tonight.
Yep.
Yeah. Can't thank you guys enough for tuning in. Reynolds Racing X13 on YouTube and on Facebook. Thank you for all the subscribing you do on YouTube and for all the following you do on Facebook. We really appreciate it. So I guess we're out tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.